Hi, welcome. Welcome to your master orator in Other Words Otetiani. I appreciate you sharing your time with me today here at In Other Words Otetiani. We like to discuss the ebb and flow of personal development, getting over traumatic events, and overall wellness. So, if you would please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and understand I need to also remind you to uh, hit the little bell. It's a little bell that goes ding, 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 kind of notifying you. No, actually, it doesn't kind of, it definitely notifies you whenever a new episode of In Other Words, Otetiani is available. So, knowing that you want me to get right into it today, I shall do just that. So, the topic today is it infects the mind, creates mistrust, and reinforces suspicion. In other words, doubt. Doubt. No doubt, doubt is undoubtedly something worth discussing. So, to begin our discussion of it infects the mind, creates mistrust, and reinforces suspicion, let's talk about it infects the mind. Okay. So, we've used the phrase, I doubt it, right? Or you can say you've heard no doubt. Interesting how we use that word around, but in the mind, doubt is a most deadly and powerful thing. As our title indicates, doubt can infect your mind like, you know, um, allergy season, people's respiratory systems get infected by the presence of things in the air. Well, doubt gets in your mind and it infects your mind with that which is you don't have confidence about, you mistrust, you're suspicious of. Um, ooh, really hot today. So doubt is it enters the mind, it infects the mind, it creates mistrust. With doubt, you can't even trust, sometimes you can't even trust yourself. Um, I've been struggling with doubt because I got off I actually haven't got on my steady ride pony. Um, so, I've been hitting and missing, hopping on, getting thrown off, maybe even it felt like. And I doubted that I could really pull this off. I doubted, I had the mental fortitude and perseverance and discipline to pull it off. So guess what? I beat myself up. I let doubt beat me up. I let doubt create all these shadows. Fortunately, I saw a YouTuber who was talking about how he started. And, he indicated that, he just he failed to meet his criteria, his consistency on occasion, but he didn't stop. And now he's doing very, very well. His YouTube channel is serving lots and lots of people. And that's what I want to do is serve a lot of people. Like I said, that matter of doubt, I almost, was ready to fall into my good old friend self-sabotage. Because with doubt, doubt in my experience, has been one of the key factors to circumstances and situations where I did not get everything that I could have, would have, should have. I didn't. Oh God, I got a call from my doctor. I'm gonna have to just call him back because I'm just gonna be a few minutes. Um, um, oh gosh, never mind. No, not gonna do that. So this is, oh, how live is this, right? How live is this? Me in a state of what to do. Well, can only focus on one thing at a time. When you're doing like I'm doing this, we have to give ourselves freedom to be in control. Doubt takes away all ability to be in control because you no longer are able to look at any circumstance with fresh eyes or even clear eyes because your mind is clouded, infected with doubt. The doubt infection winds up creating suspicion. It's the suspicion. It's interesting. The word suspicion, it falls in line with the word suspect, right? Suspected of. I think, like in my instance, just speaking for me, when I have found myself deep, deep in doubt, I mean, doubt was the cord that held my day together. I would find myself um, questioning everything that I was about to do, questioning every questioning my even my ability to make a decision. So what does that do? That freezes me. That froze me. Put me in a position where I couldn't do anything. I couldn't make a single move because of the doubt factor. And, the fact of the matter is, if my mind is filled with doubt, there's not a whole lot of room for input that could serve to propel me forward. Doubt is a major um, stone about your neck. It just weighs down, and I mean, after a while, you're like this. You're down. Your eyes are down. You're not even seeing what's in front of you. I mean, that happened. I mean, that just happened physically, but that's what happens in our mind with doubt. Doubt just breaks you down to where you can't see anything. Um, doubt reinforces suspicion. And I was thinking about that suspicion, suspicious. I start suspecting that I've bitten off more than I can chew, or I'm suspicious of the circle of influence that I'm embracing at the moment. Doubt has the ability to reinforce my suspicion that um, I shouldn't strive for more. I shouldn't um, desire to be noted or known for my own authentic individual contribution. That's a pretty sad affair. Each and every person has something of value to share with somebody. I might not be able to share on a certain topic that's important to you in a way that works for you, but somebody can. I might not be able to work for you, but somebody needs to hear my perspective, my take on things, to help them pave the way, clear the way to arrive at their own conclusions. The world is such a big place, and there's room for so much more of humanity to be engaged and to enjoy the process. And what's the process? The process of life, I look at nature, and the process of life is pretty simple. You wake up by the grace of a higher being. You wake up, you use the skills that you have, like say birds fly, bugs bug, fish swim, horses run. Yeah, they just wake up and they're armed and ready, prepared to do what's within their wheelhouse. And as a human being, I find nature so entertaining on the lowest level. I saw a praying mantis the other day. I saw this bug. I don't even know what it's called, but it looked like it was really, really hard, like it had a hard shell. And you know what I did? I reached out and I just took my finger and I touched it lightly. And come to find out that that insect did not feel the way it appeared. So he's using his he's using natural camouflage to get through his day. Do we want to be naturally camouflaged in our day? I think the natural camouflage for our day is simply a smile. What a great What a great thing to experience of your own self. What a great thing to share with somebody else, a smile. And with masks, wow, I really would love to see the data on how the human psyche, the inner spirit, people's general well-being has been impacted because everyone at one time was wearing a mask, or there are so many that are still forced to wear a mask, healthcare professionals and the like, federal employees. Um, what are the statistics on living in a world where everyone is masked? And we used to use the word mask like a mask was to um, disguise your identity.
It's
We
13 hours.
we have to now wear masks to not hide our identity, but to deny others of seeing who we are and how we're feeling. You know, I really enjoy encountering people in the masked state that we live in now because, there's so much that now has to be perceived from the eyes. The eyes are supposed to be the window to the soul. Well, this masking is forcing us to get to a higher plane of interrelating with each other where, it starts with a smile. Is there a smile in those eyes? Yeah, something to check out. But doubt is, besides, like I say, reinforcing suspicion, and a lot of that suspicion gets turned on ourselves. So, what a way to go through the day in a state of doubt, um, having mistrust and having suspicion reinforced over and over. That's a hard day. That is a very hard day. And when you start having those kind of days week after week, month after month, um, it's unfortunate. I can say it's unfortunate that we are so resilient. Our bodies and our minds and all of the systems around us will adapt to our state of doubt. They will adapt because we're going to see everything either through the eyes of mistrust or through the eyes of suspicion or through the eyes of just being in an ill state. Doubt as an infection of the mind is not a state of wellness. It is a state of illness. You are not well when you're in doubt. So I'm going to wrap it up with saying, please, please, please get out of the field of doubt. Clear your mind so that you can see clearly that you are just fine and the world is a fine place to be. And it's an even finer place because you're in it. Please do like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you can be notified just as soon as a fresh episode of In Other Words, Otetiani is available. Thank you. See you next time.